When I think about a public piece or a public artwork, I think about the history of the site itself, the environment, what the surroundings are about, what the community or the client's ideas and needs are, and try to meld all these ideas into some cohesive fashion, and still maintaining my own integrity.
And it was with that mindset that Dale Enochs began to work on his vision for Bloomington's latest piece of public art. The site the recently opened Beeline Trail was set. The final design was yet to be determined.
The site is right at the old Showers Furniture Factory. We start thinking of furniture, that's the history of the area. The site is wide open, it needs scale. It needs something that doesn't become lost within the environment. It's also at the site of the farmer's market. You know, what's the farmer's market about? I mean, it's about feeding people, it's about community.
Put it all together and you get this, Bloomington Banquet. Well, a model at least. The real thing would take some time. In this case, more than a year. For Dale, when it came to choosing a material for the sculpture, the choice was obvious.
Indiana limestone is the coin of the realm. It's where I live. It's part of my environment. It's part of my community. And so I feel strongly about working with the material.
And he's been working with limestone for decades, all the while developing his signature style.
It's important for me that hands-on quality be on the pieces, that it not all be machined, that there's something done by hand that people can come and really understand and feel. We put up the first chair, which was 20,000 pounds, 10 tons of one chair. And you know, we put all the parts together and we just sort of stood back and just literally started laughing. It's hilarious. It's sort of a combination of Fred Flintstone and Stonehenge.
Throughout the construction process, there were moments like this, when all you could do was stand back and laugh.
I think it's going to be fun.
And it's no wonder. The scale is difficult to process.
Each chair, as I said, weighs 10 tons, 20,000 pounds. The bowl weighs 5,000 pounds. This scale seems to draw children in, and I'm really fascinated by that. And I'm hoping that kids will be dragging their parents down on the Beeline Trail to go check out the huge knives and forks.
And due to the scale of this project, Dale relied on his assistants, Braze and Jason.
Braze, who does all my metal work and maintenance around the shop here. And so he's the one that constructed the knives and forks. He knows metal inside and out.
And Jason, he was Dale's right-hand man, studying alongside the master.
And has learned how to do the type of carving that I do and the idiosyncrasies that I find and help me put things together. And so essentially what we've had here is an art factory, which I love. I think that's just wonderful. They're part of this. This is just not Dale putting together, a table and chairs. It's taking all these other people to do it as well.
And with a piece this size, it's understandable that you might be worried about its structural integrity. At one point, so was Dale, but after meeting with engineers and limestone experts,
I guarantee it is not going to fall over. You might run a bus into it and you'd have to be going pretty fast.
And it was with that confidence that assembly began. But the process wouldn't be easy. A crane was brought in to do the heavy lifting.
And then you've got 4 legs that all have to be, within 16ths, even 30 seconds of an inch. A whole lot of the time spent in putting it together will mean just checking and double checking and triple checking and shimming and just making really minor adjustments.
And with the last piece in place, the table is finally set.
In my mind, what visual art is about is that you can direct a viewer's thoughts with what you're making. But also, it's not forgive the pun, set in stone what the piece is about. Viewers bring their own ideas and their own concepts and their own knowledge and experiences to it. So they may see just a whole lot of stuff that I've not even thought about. And I always hope that's the case.